Chapter 358. You actually pretend to be drunk. The Maybach stopped at the entrance of Yujing Villa Villano. 1. Su Jingting instructed assistant Sun. Send him back. Su Jingting took off his coat and carried Xie Yishan home. Assistant Sun looked at President Su's domineering back and shook his head. Sigh. A man who has fallen in love. I have to work overtime again. Only Su Jingting could abandon so many things in the company just to entertain Xie Yishan. He sighed and started the car again. Do you usually sigh about your boss behind his back like this? Su Yuji, who was already drunk in the passenger seat, was smiling at him. F*******ck. Master, yeah. You actually pretended to be drunk. Assistant Sun's little heart. Su Yuji made a yay gesture. If I didn't pretend to be drunk, how could one have been sent back by you so safely? Assistant Sun had no idea what had happened to the golden age of the golden times. But young master, yeah, if President So asks me how drunk you are, how should one answer? If President Su finds out that you lied to him, you... Assistant Sun originally wanted to say that even if his leg was saved, he would still be sent to Africa to work. Su Yuji chuckled. Don't worry. He won't even have time to have fun in the gentle village tonight. How can he care about his dear brother? Assistant Sun looked at the cameras everywhere and wiped his sweat. Master, yeah. Take care. Su Jingting returned to the villa with Xie Yishan in his arms. Seeing that the two of them were back, Meadu ran to Su Jingting's feet and circled around. Su Jingting placed her on the sofa and patted her head. Be good, I'll be right back. The edamame whimpered twice as it agreed. Su Jingting went to the kitchen. There was a special hangover tea in the kitchen that was suitable for Xie Yishan. Xie Yishan fell asleep as soon as she touched the sofa. She felt something furry crawling towards her and was forced to wake up. The aftertaste of this wine was a little strong. She was a little disgusted. Xie Yishan narrowed her eyes and found a trash can based on her memory. She wanted to vomit but couldn't. She lay down and hugged the edamame to sleep. Su Jingting came over with the hangover tea and hurriedly placed it on the coffee table. Then, Su Jingting picked her up. If he didn't do anything, she would still hug the edamame to sleep. The more Su Jingting looked at the edamame, the more he disliked it. Under his strong gaze, the edamame kept turning back to her kennel. Xie Yishan nestled in Su Jingting's arms. Su Jingting, what? He knew that she was drunk, but he still had to answer her. Seeing Xie Yishan drinking so much today, Su Jingting tactfully did not drink too much. If both of them were drunk, who knew what unimaginable things would happen? A slap pressed. Xie Yishan mumbled something. Su Jingting sat down with her in his arms and let her lie on his knees. He held the hangover tea in one hand and said to Xie Yishan, open your mouth. Xie Yishan remained unmoved. Her eyes, which had been narrowed into slits, were completely closed. Good girl. Xie Yishan fell asleep. Su Jingting thought for a moment, took a sip of the hangover tea, lowered his head, and blocked it. After going back and forth for 3 rounds, Xie Yishan finally managed to open her eyes and look at Su Jingting. Woo! Was being taken advantage of. F*****ck. Feels good. Xie Yishan was determined not to be eaten for free and wanted to eat it back. She reached out to grab the cup of hangover tea.